Well, I am pleased to welcome Chrishell Stause. We've never met before.
We haven't. How are you?
Fan of your work. Nice to see you. How you doing?
Nice to see you too.
Well, let's get right into it, shall we? You just were on Instagram stories 10 minutes ago. Because I can tell the outfit, it's the same.
You're on it.
And you said you were going to go and defend your girl's honor.
That is correct.
Your girl, Emma, she's been hurt. By Nicole Young, and it's wrong.
It is.
Okay. And you didn't see it coming, but you're not that surprised, are you?
Obviously, Nicole's come after me. The only time she's ever made headlines is trying to take down me and now Emma. So, she's trying to do the same playbook she did before. It's unfortunate that she was given the platform to do it again and Emma not be given the chance to defend herself, because as you will see now with the receipts that are coming out, it's so blatantly untrue and so just disappointing. Even the person that this somehow started, that Nicole names, is the first person to be like, oh my God, that is not what I said, Nicole. And you'll see all of this proof coming out. Unfortunately, you have to wait until it airs to be able to post them, but I just wish she had been given a chance to, on the show, defend herself. Nicole's come after me for so many things that were untrue, but I was given the ability to defend myself, and I was able to prove myself right and to prove that she was a liar.
Basic journalism. Someone makes a point here. You got to go to the source before you go to print.
Yeah. So, we did a lot of things this season that, a lot of deals and a lot of things that I'm super proud of, but unfortunately this is my best friend, so it overshadows a lot. I just think it's a dangerous lie to tell about someone when you knew it wasn't true and you were told in writing that it wasn't true, and knowing after what she did after that, it's just unfortunate.
You said you don't want to be on a show with someone who does something like this. I don't want to be working with Nicole. The season is in the can. It's about to come out. So are you going to make an ultimatum that if Nicole's on the show for season 9, you're outie?
I will never work on a show with her again.
Okay, so either she goes or you go.
It would seem that way.
Really? Now, if I'm your agent, if I'm your agent, I say, hang on, Chrishell. Let's just hold on. Let's not speak in total finalities. Let's.
I understand that point, but after 8 seasons and seeing someone systematically try to plot against several people.
But those kinds of people usually hang themselves, don't they?
They do, but why are we giving her more airtime? The audience doesn't want to see this or hear this. When somebody's just hungry for camera time and lies, the audience is over it.
She needs to stay afloat and relevant on the show in order to stay on it.
Do it without me.
I mean, we know this about reality. Go to the housewives.
Give someone a chance to defend themselves. You have to at least give them that. I've had to defend myself so many times, but at least I was able that I guess. Listen,
if all of you get along, there's no show.
That's true, but there are real life instances in which we're big personalities. We're dealing in high luxury real estate stakes. There is drama that doesn't need to be blatant lies and just trying to fight for camera time. And I think that's way more interesting.
Okay, does everybody feel this way about Nicole? Does she have any allies in there? Because you could do one of those, a forced squeeze out there, like we for or her.
Yeah, I mean, I won't speak for anyone else. It's just I really have a moral code that just doesn't want to be involved with something that would give her more, airtime. I feel like in 2024. This old school way of thinking of plotting against and trying to actually systematically take down another woman, the audience is over that. We want to see the opposite. I love the moments where we were lifting each other up, and yes, there's drama, of course, but I just think that, there was, if you read the headlines, there's real life drama with our cast, the things they're going through with their families and things like that. It's way more interesting for people to authentically share their lives as opposed to
right.
this.
A rumor like that, an accusation like that, we live in a world where sometimes that's all people need to believe it and run with it, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Innocent, guilty at accusation.
Yeah, and I think that's why, it's important to try and, post these things because she wasn't given the chance to do it on the show. And so people hopefully, I hope that they watch the show and they are entertained, but I also hope they watch the show and know that Nicole is nothing but a complete liar.
Okay. Now, Nicole made a hot move. When the heat is on, sometimes she went to the adopted dog. She went to her stories, and she's got a new adopted rescue animal named Tilly, and just posted that, making it a little harder to attack someone who's got a rescue animal.
I love animals as well. She also just hired a crisis management team because she knows she's caught in the biggest lie. So
a crisis management team for saying why not just sorry?
Because she knows it's going to be posted when it airs that she is blatantly lying.
What if she says, I lied, I tried to mix it up, I'm really sorry, I'm a horrible person, I shouldn't have done it, and it's just in my personality and I'm trying to work on that part of me.
I think that would
be really sorry.
Relatable. She won't do that. She asked the person to lie for her.
But if she did, would you accept it?
Would
Emma accept it?
I want nothing to do with this person, but I find that to be the most respectable thing at this point.
It's past that. Okay. So you're a soap star for 20 years. When did you become a real estate gunslinger, which you are?
It happened by accident. I was, it was in between jobs at the time, so I was trying to figure out, okay, what can I do in between, and real estate was what I went to. So it's a funny thing how this has all gone, but I do have a love for it. I think I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I am very authentically myself, and that does get me in trouble at times. I'm sure this is not the interview that, Netflix was hoping I would be giving to, promo the new season, but I genuinely, just have an issue with not letting someone defend themselves when something can be so damaging to someone's character.
I think everybody understands at this point, if you let things go, they're fact. So you gotta be up and vocal, and my own life I wish I was more often. So I think you're doing the right thing.
Thank you.
And I don't think Netflix is so bummed out about the drama that's all going on out there.
Well, love Netflix. It's not my issue with them. It's obviously with production and with Nicole, but.
Now, production is they're trying to stay afloat as much as Nicole, and so can you forgive them for driving interest? Especially, what if they go another 10 seasons and it's, you're doing well on the houses and the show. You got double income going here.
I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Come on, I'm warming her up for this. Season 9, she's back. We just announced it.
I don't know about that. We'll see what happens.
Promo shoot. Let's put Chrishell over here. Nicole next to Okay, won't do that. Maybe too soon for that. But you're moving like $30 million houses. I mean, episode 1, season 8, I watched. The guy down in Manhattan Beach.
That's right.
He's moving a big unit down there. Mm-hmm. These are like, what's the smallest? Is anything beneath you? Like you won't do an 8, an 8's too small, a 5?
Because I am busy and I do multiple things, I do work within a certain range. I feel bad to say because...
Say it! Say it! 10's too small!
I don't...
Oh, God.
I would like to stay above $2 million, just because I don't have a lot of time. I did Traders this year. I went and did Neighbors. I do Selling Sunset. So when I am working in the real estate space, I have to be pretty, targeted of what I'm doing. So, and I want to give it my all every single time. So I do try and, pick and choose.
Excellent. Your personal life comes into the show a little bit. Will we be seeing more of G-Flip?
Well, so my partner and I did film for Selling Sunset, but apparently we don't have enough drama because it was cut.
Really? Mm-hmm. This is
we were talking lovely things, our family update, all of those things. But,
so tell me what the update is.
Well, oh yeah, I really stepped in that. I really asked for it, didn't I?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I won't cut it.
I don't have an update for you as of yet, but we're working on it.
Are we going to?
We will have a family, yes.
You will have a family?
Yes.
Are we talking to possible professionals that could help you have a family?
But yes, I feel like when there's so many, obviously we're a same-sex couple, and so there's a lot of, just obstacles that we face, and it's been a journey as of right now. And we're still working on it, and I'm hopeful that, yes, we will be entering a new chapter at some point soon.
That's very exciting. In your journey to this relationship, you talked about accepting your sexuality. Is it accepting, or was it realizing it? Did you realize it, or did you know it forever and accept it?
I think that, that's a good question. I wonder that myself. I don't fully know. I just fell in love with the person. And I think that opened my eyes, that I'm just someone that loves people and energies. And I didn't know that before. I've just always fell in love with who I fell in love with. So
you would say, don't put me in a box. I'm not only, into same-sex relationships. I'm into this person, struck my heart.
yeah, I mean, I found my penguin. So I feel like the question is almost like it doesn't matter, only because I'm not going to be with someone else. So I'm not sure. I just know that I fell in love with a human. And so, to be honest, people want to use a label. Use whatever you want. I don't personally care. But wife is my favorite label.
Do you have a nickname for G-Flip? Just G for Flip?
When I'm speaking about them, I say G. When I'm with them, it's more like baby, my love, darling, because they always call me darling. They have a very cute Aussie accent.
What do they call you?
Darling. They say
Darling.
You have to hear it with their accent. So cute. Almost never calls me Chrishell either. We always have like pet names for each other.
Wow. Do you have pets?
We do. We have a little dog named Gracie. She's the cutest.
Gracie.
Yeah.
And where you do you live in Sunset? Do you live around the big units you're moving?
I do, but I'm a little removed, so I can get there quickly, but I can feel, not in the craziness too close.
Chrishell, you have an amazing story. Your life is just like unbelievable, right? I mean, you grew up with nothing, and you kind of popped around a little bit and lived in a tent for a little while, and your name, we all know how you got your name. What do you make of that? Like, how did this happen? Is this the universe? Is this, how do you make sense of the great fortune and luck you've had?
I think that, to be honest with you, I think that that's why I was probably had to go through those obstacles so that I could fully appreciate where I am today. I have a strong sense of who I am, and being in this business, I'm sure you know, it's sink or swim. And to get through reality television of all things on a platform as big as Netflix, you face a lot of criticism, and you have to know who you are to be able to get through it with your sanity. And so I think going through life the way that I did, and now being able to sell luxury multi-million-dollar homes, it hits differently because I didn't always have a home. It hits differently because, as much as I might have my grievances with, things I can't control, one thing that will never change is how grateful I am for where I'm at and the opportunity I have to now have a platform to speak and be able to give back and just give back to charities I've worked with my whole life, but before no one really cared about them.
Yeah.
I didn't have a platform. So now I'm able to bring some spotlight to those more important topics.
One of the big things you've done is Dancing with the Stars, new cast today. Have you seen any of the names in there?
I did. I just saw that on my way here, actually. I'm excited for the new season.
Anyone you think might, Tori Spelling could be pretty good out there. I don't know.
You know who
Danny Amendola is a professional football player. He should be pretty good.
Yes, I'm excited for the pommel horse guy. I'm sorry, I don't know his name. But
He doesn't know his name anymore. He's just pommel horse guy.
But I can't wait to learn his name, to learn more about his story, and to see him dance.
It's amazing that we get these moments and these viral moments, and then we get somebody, and then now they're on Dancing with the Stars. I'm just glad that Hawk Tuah is not dancing. That's all I can say. I don't even know what that means, but apparently very famous.
Yes, although I will say I just saw a headline that she created some of the fame that she used the money and just opened a animal shelter, which is so cute.
That's the way to turn up
I know.
Hawk Tuah into something. That's amazing.
I know. Very cute.
Chrishell, we've got to do this more often.
Did I get myself in trouble here?
No, you're amazing. You're lovely. You're so cool. Thank you for being here
Thank
very
you for
much.
having me.